What's up, everybody? Welcome to Walk and Talk one more time. I don't know which episode is that one, but I'll figure out. I'll let you guys know. Today, my special guest is nobody more than less than Owen Roddy, and I want you guys to get to know a little bit more and tell some history. And who was Owen Roddy?
It was Owen Roddy. Okay, guys. So my name is Coach Owen Roddy. I'm from Ireland. I used to be a professional fighter under the famous Coach Kavanagh. Worked with John my whole career. I retired due to injury when I was 31, and then I took up a coaching role. I worked with John's fighters for many years in Strike, and I ran his kids program. Obviously, I've worked with Conor for his whole career as a striking coach. Had lots of success, and now I have my own gym, SBG Charlestown, bringing up the next generation of fighters. I've been working with yourself for many years now, and so it's been a wild ride, and I'm very excited to see where it takes me.
That's good. I've been learning, improve a lot my striking with Owen. It's very technical, and I should listen a little bit more, because if I really do what we practice here, I should be champion already, And take time to trust and put in your game, and then I'm learning a lot, I'm improving a lot, and next fight's gonna be really good. I have a new fight in January 18, so I'm gonna put a lot of the practice on online, so you can use it. Yeah. So, Coach Owen, what you have like advice for the young fighters that on the career? What do you think is like, because me, I'm the first fighter on my family, right? And I didn't have like a mentor. I was like my own laboratory.
Yep.
I did my mistakes, and I'm trying to do with my brothers, like tell him to don't do the things that I have done. Like I did already. You don't have to feel to learn from my mistakes. What you would tell to the young fighters that start now, the beginning of career, before they amateur now, but they start maybe 1-2 fights, even though it's still the beginning. Like, what's the main thing to be successful?
Well, of course, you just said it yourself there. It's important to have a mentor. It's important to have coaches. The goal of a coach or a mentor is to cut the learning curve in half, or cut it as much as possible. So for me as a coach, I've made many mistakes, and for me to pass that on to students, the idea is that you don't make all the same mistakes. So you get better, you get to my level a lot quicker than I did. You know what I mean? So you find a group of coaches. Obviously, for mixed martial arts, you need to have the right coaches in striking, the right coaches in jiu-jitsu, in wrestling, strength and conditioning. Find the right people that you trust, people that are going to get the best out of you, and help you get to that next level as quickly as possible. We have a short window as fighters, maybe 10, 15 years if we're lucky. So you need to find the right people, keep them around you, and have them all on the same page. Everybody has to know, like for you, Johnny, everyone that's in your team has to know your goal. Your goal is to be, the light heavyweight champion of the UFC. And with everybody having that main goal, we all work together to help you achieve that goal. Everybody should sacrifice as much as you sacrifice. You give up your Christmas, we should be willing to give up our Christmas. You give up, you miss birthdays, you miss, birthdays or holidays and stuff. We should be willing to miss holidays.
You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah. Yeah, but this is
but
it's
true. It's the deal,
Yeah.
Sometimes it's really hard to find today's people to get to trust you, to give you, because put your life as well with the life that they fight together, to really trust. Like, takes time as well, no?
Yeah.
Like, I've been here in Ireland for 4 years already, and now I have like John Kavanagh, my strength conditioning coach, like Peck Collins, our boxing coach. So I have the guys now after a few years that really trust, really like they go to the fight with me, they really trust, they spend that time for you. It's really hard to find like actually what you're saying, like somebody that can trust and put their life in the line with you as well.
Yeah. So I mean, it's obviously, this is coming from the work that we done with Conor. Conor was very lucky to have you know, a team that was willing to give it as much as he gave it. You know, he put it all on the line. He sacrificed so much, and us as a team behind him, we you know, we knew what it took to get there, so we were willing to do the sacrificing as well. You know, for me personally, you know, traveling away and stuff. Obviously, it's great traveling with Connor. You get well looked after and stuff. But you're missing your family and stuff like that. Same for John. Same for all his team. We knew what sacrifices he was making, and we were willing to make them as well. And you know, I think you found the same now with your team. Obviously, you know, when you're an early pro, it's a little bit harder. But find a team that you trust. Find a team that know your goal and are willing to give it 100% to help you achieve that goal. If you find that, that's all you need. Then it's about just putting the hard work in. And rolling the dice. You know, at the end of the day, you can have the best training camp you've ever had. Everything can go perfect, and then sometimes just on the night, it mightn't work out for you. But that doesn't take away from how much you've improved. We can have a fantastic camp, improve so much, and you know, you lose a decision or just be unlucky. Doesn't mean that you haven't improved as a martial artist. It just means that on the night you were just a bit unlucky and it didn't go your way. You address the problems, you address the mistakes you made. So, okay, yeah, maybe I was a bit slow to start in that first round. And maybe I didn't stick to the game plan that I should have stuck to.
Win and learn.
Yeah, win and learn. There you go. John said it best. You have to take everything from those losses. Take everything from the loss, you know, find a solution to the mistakes you made, and then you go straight back at it and go at it again, you know?
Yeah, as we talked a little bit earlier about, find it really hard to really believe in the process. Like, I'm trying to tell my brother, he's 26 already. I signed with UFC 26 as well.
Right.
And he don't believe me, like, you don't have to train as hard as ever. Like, he always complaining, like, I'm broke, I have fever, I train so hard, I have fever.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you already in UFC, you have the level already, so you don't have to train as that hard anymore. You're 26, you start getting like close to your prime. He's a few years before his prime yet, but I'm telling him, do more drills, you know, listen to your body, like how your body feels, because you don't have to every week feel sick, train so hard that you feel so much inflammation, get sick. You're gonna get injured, and you're not gonna learn.
No.
You don't learn when you're tired, because you get there tired and then you want to do hard. You have bad habits. Your hands not here. Your hands is here instead. Your hands is here. You know, because you're already tired. No posture. You know, it's really hard to hear. Like, how can I make him trust on the process? Because I'm already telling him, don't do that, but he doesn't listen. He wanna go hard. Like, no, maybe one more year I'm gonna do this, and then okay, I'm gonna train like you once a day or maybe twice, but 2 night technical work and maybe once hard. No, I'm gonna go hard every day.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you have a false feeling that I train hard, I'm fucked. This is no good.
Yeah. There's many reasons for it. The old saying, youth is wasted on the young. You know, when you're youthful, he's 26. Jesus, I can't remember when I was 26. It was so long ago. But you know, when you're 26, you feel invincible. Okay, and you know, yeah, he's a bit broke up, but he will recover quickly. As we get a little bit older, it takes us a little bit longer to recover. But
I'm telling you, why he doesn't do the right way right now? Imagine how much he could improve if he don't get broke every day training.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, that's the problem. When you're young, it could be nerves as well at times. You know,
doesn't trust. He think he needs to go hard to learn, but it's not.
And you see the research now. You know, you look at all the older, not the older guys, but the more established, the more experienced guys. They're all about the recovery. Recovery is something that, you know, I think it's an age-old thing where, you know, we're fighters, we got to be tough and we got to push through. But to get the best out of your body, there has to be an equal amount of recovery as much as an equal amount as exerting yourself. You know, if you're redlining, and we just talked about it yourself.
The periodization.
Yeah, it's about getting those hard sessions in, and then getting the right amount of recovery and maximizing. Because if you're training tired and you're training, you know, fatigued, one, you'll end up getting injured, or two, you will reinforce bad habits. When you're exhausted, the hands will drop. It's a natural reaction because your arms are tired. So if I spend 5 rounds of me with my hands down here, my brain will remember that, and that will be my new baseline. Where if I'm sharp and fast, I get the right amount of recovery, my hands are up here. I do 5-minute round with my hands up here. Maybe I take a 2-minute rest just to reinforce that. I know for the next 5 minutes, my hands will be here. I'm not doing 20 rounds. I start here, and 4 rounds in, my hands are down by my waist. I'm slipping, I'm leaning over one side, I'm unstable. This is where we reinforce all the bad habits. So for, like as I said, for your brother, that's why he has a big bro. You know, he hopefully he will learn in time, and he won't wait till he's 30 odd before he goes, and maybe I should have listened. The guys that learn about recovery now, when they're young, they will have an extended career. The only, your brother's in the UFC now, so he's at the highest level. The only thing that will stop him from achieving his goal is a lack of effort, which he doesn't have because he's already in the UFC, and an injury. That's it. The injury will come from overdoing it. You need to recover. You need to look after the body, and if you look after the body, it'll look after everything else.
Yeah, this is good. One other thing that I would like to see your opinion is about financially. Like most like me, like I come from a very humble place, like a farm place, a little bit poor country, and nobody teach you about fame, money, sponsorship. Like first time I make money in my life, right? I don't even know what the fuck.
You bought a big gold grill, I'd say.
Bro,
did you?
I just spend it out,
Yeah.
I spend so much money. Like people don't have like a long plan term. Like when you put your life career here and you're gonna follow this. Some people, just give an example of Tyson Fury. It's not his financial situation is really good, but just to you understand the end of the line. Like he achieved, like I'm the world champ. I read his book, and he have suicide thoughts when he reached the top. Like he trained his whole life, he committed himself, he did the best, boom, he get here. And then what? I'm rich, famous, I'm the world champion, and I don't know what the fuck I could do next. And you have suicide thoughts because like you've kind of lost your purpose. Like,
this is
do you know what I mean? So you need to have a plan until you get there and afterward as well. And when you get there, some people get there, and I feel a lot of ex-UFC champions, and I hear about it, and it's true. And people that are really successful make a lot of money, and then they are broken. They have to come back to fight because they spend too much money. They don't put the money in the right spot. And then money is not for spend. Like money is for invest and make more money, and make the rest of your life like stable, and don't have to work never again. Do you know what I mean? Like, no fighter have this education. No, it's not just about fight. It's about every human being. They don't teach this in the school.
They don't teach it in school as well. And Jesus, I need a bit of help with that myself. You know what I mean? We all do. But I think it's about having the right people, the right management, and stuff like that. Fighting is a very short career. You're risking a lot. You're risking your body. You're risking everything. You sacrifice your whole body in this short window in the hopes that you will set yourself up for the rest of your life, and then you get that big check, first big check. You buy a fucking a Rolls Royce or something stupid. You know what I mean? I think it's about having the right financial team around you as well. So as soon as you start to make money, it's obviously you have to have your nest egg. You got to have your money put to the side, and fucking for that rainy day and stuff like that. But for you, you're in the UFC, you're making okay money now, good money, and you should have a financial advisor. Okay, Johnny, maybe you should put 30% of your purse into your pension, or you put you buy a property and you rent it out, or you invest a little bit here and there. It's very unfortunate that you see fighters coming back, and it's the age-old story. A fighter spends all the money, and they're forced to go back and sacrifice their body again to make that check. It's terrible. So as I said, I think it always comes down to having the right team around you. As you go up the ranks, you're one of the best fighters in the world now. So you're in a position to go speak to a financial advisor, talk to your manager. Yeah, Johnny, maybe there's this, there's certain amount of property being built in this area, you know, if you want to throw a certain amount of money in, stuff like that is vital, because the last thing you want to do is make that money and then lose it. And it's very, very common with sports people. It's very, very common in life. You don't teach it in school, how to look after that money, and finding the right purpose. You spoke a little bit about Tyson Fury, you know, reaching the high. That's a life's work, and you make it. You've done it. You know, there's a huge amount of you know, adrenaline that you'll get from that. You know, I suppose it's like doing a drug.
Yeah, he recovered from that, but if he get there, like many others could get as well, we'll be there on that situation when you lost your purpose and you don't know what to do next. So you need to have your mindset ready for your career, and after your career as well, what you're gonna do next, because you just put everything to get there, and when you get there, you're what the fuck I do next? You know what I mean?
You spend your whole life achieving a goal and then you achieve it, what next? You know, and because of the industry you're in, it's nothing is easy. You know, you set a goal, it's whatever industry you're in, it's not easy. But fighting is definitely a very, very difficult industry to make it. You know, and then you go and you make it. What next? Well, you find another passion.
Yeah,
maybe it's coaching. Maybe
you can't fight forever.
You definitely can't fight forever.
Just Tyson.
yeah, and you know, that's very sad to see. Yeah. Now, I mean, maybe Tyson done it for fun, like, you know what I mean. He made 20 million, which is fucking a lot of money. He didn't get hurt, but when I watched it, it was sad to see. It was for me. You know, he just
already get punishment in his career enough. So I don't want to see a legend still getting punished. You know, like, he don't need to.
Yeah, if you're doing it for fun and you can get in and do an exhibition and it's not that dangerous, 2-minute rounds, and you've not took much damage to your head or anything like that, by all means, do what you want. Do what you want.
The same guy, same age.
Yeah, like a Legends League or something crazy like that. That's fine. Okay. But you're going in and fighting a young up and comer that's a powerful striker. It could have been a really rough night for Tyson as well. But it is what it is. Find a purpose. Maybe you open up a gym. Maybe you do something. Maybe you become a manager. Maybe you open up a management agency and you look after the next generation of fighters to help them, you know, not make the exact same mistakes that you made. You have everything in place. Like, you know, a lot of these big, like Paradigm, I'm sure they have financial advisors employed there that are going to look after it and make sure that you're protecting your family now, you know, because fighting can be over in the blink of an eye, and if you get in there and get some cash, make sure you make it last, you know.
Yeah. All right. So I have another question. What do you think about? We all ask our guests about some conspiracy theory topics.
Yep.
So
okay, here we go.
Let's see.
Let's go down. We'll be here for 7.5 hours now. Yeah.
No, just very quick. Just a little short. What do you think? Like, what do you think about the shape of the Earth? Because today, so many people are saying that it's fucking flat.
To be honest, I think it's the shape of an octagon.
No,
flat. Yeah. But it's got angles. It's got 8 sides.
My honest opinion, I don't know if it's round or flat. I'm not sure anymore.
Yeah.
I grew up believing on the school they taught us it was around and the proof and everything. But after the 7/11, they land on the moon, that's already proved that's nobody land on that shit. Is a fucking race to show power.
You don't think they landed on the moon?
No, I don't think. I'm sure they never landed the moon. Fucking Elon Musk in 2024 cannot touch the space yet. They're launching, trying to evolve the launch. How in 1969 they launched the moon and come back?
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean?
I don't know.
So I don't know about the shape of the Earth. I'm not gonna protect it's flat or it's around. I just fucking know. I don't know. For me, I care about what I can control right here, right now. I can just see flat. I don't want to see much more than this because I'm not gonna change nothing. But I don't want to defend like it's around. No, I'm not fighting for that shit.
I would
don't be shy.
I would guess it's round, to be honest.
You guess it's round.
Yeah, I would guess it's round. To be completely honest, I thought apparently they've proven it, but then again, you go into conspiracy theories, and you'll have so many people saying that there's proof that it's flat. But
Okay, I
I
accept.
would imagine
And
it's
what
round.
about them land on the moon?
I'd be skeptical. Yeah.
Do you believe they land or
No,
was just...
I don't think so. I
Yeah, I
don't
don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it might have been just some propaganda.
Yeah,
The
to show
space
power.
race. The Russians had got up into space just before them and stuff like that. I would imagine it was staged. Yeah.
What about 9/11? Was inside job?
Jesus, I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
crazy, right?
There's a lot about that as well. That's yeah. You know what? You know what I will say. I would fucking hate to think that it was done by the government.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, if a government can do that and its own people, then Jesus.
Do you know why?
What's the point?
Talk about conspiracy. I'm gonna tell you my vision, because everything is connected to stuck a human being in a vicious cycle. Is already proved. All of the food company, farm, all products, is all too stuck in the system. Like, we build a product with a lot of chemistry. They know how the human being body works, so they put a few chemistry there. You eating that shit, like everything is in a package that can last longer on the supermarket. Have a lot of little chemistry. When your body eats something like that, your digestion system doesn't know what the fuck is that. You are built by God, supreme intelligence, designer and creator, right? You have to eat from the earth, because like you get like a fruit, vegetable, whatever, meat. Your body know what the fuck is that. Come from earth, and they're gonna digest.
We've evolved to
when you
eat
put a
it.
little bit chemistry to hold that shit in the supermarket, your system like, what the fuck? It takes so long to digest, make you feel sick. That shit go to your skin, then you get pimples, you get sick, or you get whatever. You start develop some disease. So I think it's all connected on the food start, because we die by the food. And then all companies owned by the same big guys, like I think
BlackRock and Vanguard.
And the food is make you sick in a few years, and then you have medicine, because they don't sell the cure, they sell the treatment. Because treatment is everything's end up by money. You work hard, eat good food, but the food not that much good, because make you sick. Then you have fucking medicines to treat you, because they don't want to cure. Treat you, spend more money on the treatment. It's all connected. You always stuck in the same thing, But and today they want to show you, give you Netflix and stuff. They want you fucked inside.
But that's consumerism. They want us consuming everything. I think, is it a conspiracy? I don't know.
It's not conspiracy, it's reality.
Well, I find, food companies, they put preservatives in because it lasts longer on the shelf. We can sell more. We can keep it there. It's more profitable. So they put the chemicals in. They don't really care about the amount of toxins, the amount of carcinogens and stuff like that that's in the food and in the packaging and stuff like that. But that's the food industry just trying to make as much profit as they can for their investors.
They don't care about quality; they care about money.
They don't.
Whatever
Exactly.
sells.
And this is the war we live in now. Whether there's a conspiracy that they're all working together, I don't know. But fucking who knows? You know what I mean? I do know that the likes of BlackRock and they owned the majority share of most companies. So
all the fast food.
They own the majority share of every company. I think it's, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think I've seen 60 to 70% of all the major companies.
So just to keep everything under control, don't you think these big companies, like BlackRock or the guys behind these companies, the financial, like even the company, like the FDA, right? They get financial, the biggest financial is from the pharma. So they allow to put a little bit more products on the food, on the medicine, on whatever. So it's all a big scam connecting on there.
But this is it. But what's the goal?
What you can do?
You can't. You just have to do your own research and look at, try and eat as healthy as you can. Try your best to eat as healthy as possible. Try and stick to the natural stuff, you know what I mean? Try and stay away from...
Even the natural stuff is hard, because look, I have a farm, right? I sell apple. But they just care about profit, right? They say is, what's the name? The very healthy vegan or
organic.
But we need the minerals from the earth, right? So
the
that
soil is
the
terrible.
essential mineral.
Yeah.
If you plant apple, they suck the mineral, like apple or the vegetable, the fruit, they suck the mineral from the earth.
Yeah.
And make the flavor and everything, right? It's very nice. You bite, delicious, because the minerals have a lot of nutrition there. If they harvest along many years, they suck all of the energy and the minerals from the soil, and then we have a lack of nutrition because they don't care about the nutrition. They care about to sell the fucking fruit. The fruit is big, look juicy and red, whatever. But when you bite, have no taste anymore because there's no mineral on the soil.
Yeah, and the food has been.
They do this with everything.
Food has evolved. The production of food.
Food that have not evolved. But
it's evolved in a way that it's bigger. It's not as
But there's no nutrition.
Yeah, it's evolved in a bad way, I suppose. You know
it's
what I mean?
Big, juicy. You have
no taste. Yeah,
tastes like nothing.
Yeah,
let's go. Where were you going to?
Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna have to get off this. Earth, and we'll hitch a ride to Mars. Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, Elon Musk could do something. You know, he's still working, but I don't think.
Yeah,
Earth is a closed environment.
I think that the whole problem is greed. It's people's search for profit.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's our number one goal in life, is to get as much profit.
A society based on money and profit. Like they don't care about health or quality.
So your pharmaceutical, if you come out with if a pharmaceutical company comes out with a product that fixes you straight away, there's no profit in the cure. If we can keep you on a drip for fucking a couple of years and keep you maintained, that's more profitable. So unfortunately, they're gonna go that route. The food company, if I put bread out on the shelf and it goes out within a day, or I put bread on the shelf that lasts for a month, there's more profit in the one that lasts a month. We're gonna go with that. If I give you a car that lasts for 10 years and it doesn't need to be serviced, there's no profit in that. If I need to give you a car that needs to be serviced every month, I'm gonna make money on that. So the whole world is designed to get as much profit out of the everyday consumer as possible. And because of that, this is the situation we live in. And certain industries shouldn't be about. Look at prisons in the US, based on profit. So the goal is to keep as many prisoners in prison as possible. Do you know what I mean?
And it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Because now AI and the development of AI and the technology, and you have fucking robots taking people's job. Like I saw in a video another day, the robots is very robot, but folding the guy.
Like you doing a little bit
folding the guy clothes, making him coffee. He had 2 robots working in his house. I streamer, I was showing,
you gonna buy one?
Happy. Fuck that! We need to come back and watch the Terminator and Matrix just to make sure how to fight them, because that development is not. Look, human being developed is like this. You go like this, and you go forever, very little.
Yeah. Apparently, heel hooks.
Fucking AI is like this. They're gonna be smarter than us.
Yeah, they don't know jiu-jitsu, apparently. I heard.
Yeah, they learn very quick and everything. They evolved so quick. They're gonna get black belt in fucking seconds.
Yeah. Robotics and AI is.
Bro, in 5 years we fucked.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I look at the robotics at the moment, and they can do.
Today we can beat them still.
Yeah.
And in 5 years.
AI is a different level. I use ChatGPT, and I just sometimes get on and I just have conversations with it just to see how well it can communicate. And it's like
this is today. In 5 years, imagine they combine with the robotic. AI robot can make a little baby.
Yeah. Here we go. Terminator. Arnie. We just need Arnie to come back and say.
Watch Terminator, watch Matrix, see how we fight and win, because that movie is reality right now.
Yeah.
It's fucking Skynet. It's true.
I see you have some sleepless nights thinking about this, Johnny. Yeah.
I'm thinking about how can I win them.
Yeah.
This is coming.
All you need is just get a little plot of land.
What I want, it's my retirement plan. I want a farm. I want to make a little bunker.
Yeah. I
want to plant my own food and be a little bit far from society, because the way that the world is going to, in a 5-10 years, It's terrible.
Listen, nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, so just.
Well, it's good to get ready.
Yeah, it is good to get ready. Yeah, for me, I'm getting on the next rocket out here, going to Mars.
Elon Musk, let's go.
Let's go. Elon's going to bring us to Mars. Yeah.
All right, let's wrap up.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Look, appreciate that. That was great.
Shot today.
Had a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And
if you guys don't know, Owen Roddy, he have a social media and have a gym here. If you guys can follow the SBG Charlie Style, Owen Roddy coach on Instagram as well. So
Shadow Fight Goods,
yeah,
my equipment company.
He have a glove. Look.
Make sure you show them the good one, not the one that the dog ate. That's the one that the dog.
Listen,
get rid of that.
No. The dog eats
this is not a faulty product. Just so that you know that his dog.
My dog ate. But listen, I have this glove for like 2 years.
I think it's about 3.5 years now.
This is still good.
Yeah.
Like this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When you sell something,
I'm doing it the wrong way.
You're making profit.
I need a financial advisor. Yeah, I need a financial advisor.
Like it's good. He's not making money. He sell one and that's it. A lifetime.
Yeah.
You should put like lifetime warranty.
Yeah,
the shit lasts forever, bro.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
This is patented now.
If I want a new one, I need a different color because
I have a new one coming for you. The color's coming, yeah. So yeah, a lace converter is patented. So acts like a lace, but gives you the convenience of a strap. High density foam, so you can. It's more about protecting your hands than anything else. Like
protect the guy's face as well. Because my bonnet never lands.
If you fucking hit somebody in the face, I don't think his face is going to be protected.
Yeah, but the hand.
But the idea is, the reason I set up that company with my business partner Raf was to come out with safer and more innovative products because I had so many injuries over the years. I had an injury that forced me to retire. I'm sure you've had damage to your hands. I've fractured my knuckles. I've, almost dislocated my thumb. All my friends had Bennett's fracture, so all the features in that glove.
That glove is good.
Yeah, it's there to protect you. We are designing an MMA glove at the moment. We're designing 2 MMA gloves at the moment. A new pro glove.
I never have a glove that lasts that long.
Yeah, but that's the idea. Now, obviously they're premium, so they're expensive. But why you can buy one pair of gloves and you hit very hard and they're still perfectly fine, apart from your dog eating one of them.
It's not dog proof.
Yeah, it's not dog proof. We are working on a dog proof glove as well. It's going to come out in the next couple of years. But so follow Shadow Fight Goods, follow Nuka, my college MMA event in the US. So collegiate MMA, Nuka MMA. We've got plenty of events coming up next year. SBG Charles now, Coach Owen Roddy. Follow my YouTube channel.
Let's go, boys.
Follow the big man and watch him smash heads in January, isn't it?
Let's go. January 18, don't miss it. Walker 2.0. Let's go. Thank you for watching. Love you guys. Thank you. God bless.